Hey, hi, my name is Valentine. In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw a hyper-realistic portrait of an old man. So, to have a better understanding of the techniques I'm going to use in this tutorial, make sure that you watch this video until the end. I'm going to begin with the eyes by darkening the dark values. On this part, I'm using Mari's soft charcoal pencil. I also use a blending stamp and a dry brush to make my values smooth. Remember, there are no eyes that are white completely as paper, so you make sure that you shade on the eyes to make it look realistic. I grab an electric eraser to put the highlights on the pupil. On the dark values, I'm using Mari's charcoal pencil. On the dark values, I'm using a soft charcoal pencil. You can use any type of charcoal pencil that you can be able to access. I'm putting the skin texture by observing the reference picture keenly. The skin texture around the eyes is a little bit complex, so you need to be patient, observe keenly in order to come out with a good result. And later on, I grab a dry brush to smoothen the skin texture. And then I grab the electric eraser to put the highlights. I also do the same thing with the Mono Zero eraser. I put dotted highlights around the skin texture. I am drawing the wrinkles around the eyes with a hard Mari's charcoal pencil, which is not too dark like the soft one.
Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
And then I grab a super soft Mari's charcoal pencil to draw the shadows. Later on, I blend with a dry brush. I begin by drawing dots to draw the skin texture. And then I bring in the electric eraser to put the highlights alongside the wrinkles, but make sure that you sharpen the refill of the electric eraser, because if the refill is not sharp, you may not be accurate. I also put the white dots using an electric eraser or a Mono Zero eraser. I'm drawing the eyebrows using a soft charcoal pencil, but make sure that it's too sharp. To draw the grey eyebrows, I'm using a Gelly Roll white pen. Now to blend it in, I'm using a dry brush so that it does not look as if it's just on top. So you make sure that you blend it in with a dry brush or a blending stamp. On the dark background, I'm using a super soft charcoal pencil. You can use any brand that you can afford. I also grab a blending stamp to smoothen the wrinkles. I crush my soft charcoal pencils on sandpaper to get charcoal powder. Something on the forehead to draw the skin texture. I begin by drawing dots.
today. Without you, I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11.
To put the details on the cap I'm using, Mono Zero Razor.
Open the door. One thing certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
And to emphasize on the details and the highlights, I'm also using an electric eraser. On the fingers, I begin by marking the wrinkles so that I don't easily lose them while shading or blending with a smooth cosmetic brush. To make the wrinkles smooth, I use a blending stamp. And then later on I grab an electric eraser to put the highlights alongside the wrinkles. And this makes it look 3D and realistic. To draw the gray hair, I'm using the indenting technique. On the lips, I begin by blocking the dark values first. I later on go back on the hands again. Sometimes I don't really concentrate on one part. I keep on jumping from one part to another like that. But if you want to concentrate and move in the order, it's okay. It's up to you. But for me, sometimes I feel it boring. Then I find myself jumping from one feature to another. To draw the skin texture on the nose, I begin by drawing dots. And then I grab a Mono Zero razor to put the highlights. To draw the grey eyebrows, I'm using a Jelly Roll white pen. And then later on, I toned down with a dry brush.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.
On the lips, I begin by putting a detail with a 2B charcoal pencil.
And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
On the highlights, I'm using an electric eraser.
I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening?
On the soft highlights, I'm using a kneaded eraser.
I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be
And if you have liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.